Alright, 6:30. Bikes are packed, let's hit the road. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin, this is Whiskey and Rides, and we are just setting off on Justin and Christina's epic Canada Day road trip. So this trip's going to be a little bit more than just a Canada Day long weekend, but we are starting out by heading out today to Toad Rock Motorcycle Campground out in the Kootenays. Was out there last year, had a great time, thought we'd go back. So we got about 700-ish K to put on today. We're going to be spending a couple days there, then heading out to the island, spend some time out there, and then start making our way back. So I think this is probably going to be a multi-part series of this trip. I guess we'll see what happens as we go and as I edit it together. But should be a lot of fun. This is Christina's first major road trip on her own bike. She's done a few big ones on the back of my bike over the years, but never on her own bike. So gonna be a lot of fun. I've got a pile of surprises set up for her that she doesn't know about, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So anyway, got about a 2-hour ride here till our next stop in Lethbridge. We're meeting up with a few guys. There is not a whole lot to see between Medicine Hat and Lethbridge, but that's okay. Once we get to Lethbridge, meet up with the folks, get into the mountains, we'll check back in. Made it through Lethbridge. We picked up the guys, got Chris, Martin, and Rod back there with us, and we're hammered out, heading to British Columbia. Gonna be taking it relatively easy. You know, it's a Friday before a long weekend, so 100% sure that the roads are going to be filled with cops watching for speeders, so we'll take it easy on that front. I think we're getting out early enough that we should beat a lot of the traffic, at least through the first half of the day here. I think it's about 9:30 in the morning, so we should be all right for the next few hours anyway. Oh man, look at that old piece of history. Old Yamaha XT250. That's a cool bike. It sure feels good to get back into the mountains. View's amazing, roads are better, temperature's nice, not so bloody hot. In all honesty, today is mostly about putting down miles. You know, just crushing them, get out to Toad Rock and kind of go from there. But there's going to definitely be some beautiful riding along the way, and a couple milestones actually. Within the next couple hours, I am going to hit 100,000 kilometers on this bike, so that's pretty exciting. Now, in all honesty, not all of them are mine, but a damn good clip of them are. So that's pretty cool. I think we're going to stop at the Hog Pit, I think it's called, for lunch. Martin and I stumbled upon that place last year when we were out here, so thought we'd stop in and see what's up. This is just gorgeous in here. Crow's Nest Lake. Well, we are officially leaving Alberta. Welcome to British Columbia. Bring cash. Coming through Sparwood's always pretty cool. We got the world's largest truck over here. So they claim anyway. I've seen some pretty big ones.
That's what she said. Or he said.
But, pretty cool thing anyway. Really cool mining town. Well, we should be pulling the Yak, British Columbia here pretty quick. And that is the home of the Hog Pit, I think it is. This is a little place that Martin and I stumbled upon last time we were out, kind of accidentally, but basically a really cool biker-friendly roadside turnoff, ran by a husband and wife who are lifelong bikers. She's kind of a bit of a gypsy, I think. Rebecca and Bill, maybe? I'm not sure of the name, but anyway, we're going to stop in there, see if they got any of their deep-fried pierogies ready to go. Well, there it is, folks. Just hit 100,000 on a 2006 Harley Streetglide. That 88 engine is still running strong. Only has a stage 1 done to it. Not really sure if I'm going to do a cam or not. I'd love the extra power, but sure don't want to mess with a good thing. Well, we're on the ferry, 690 kilometers-ish so far today. How you feeling?
I'm tired.
Oh, and there's one of the puppers. Well, 700 kilometers today, and we just rolled into camp. And Christina's a little unsure about what she's gotten herself into here. What do you think about where we're staying tonight?
It's cute. It was not what I was expecting though.
Well, first of all,
But
let's have a look here. So we got the bikes parked. They didn't do too bad. A little dirty. Nice sights around us, beautiful trees, some interesting stuff up on the trees, of course. Our site has a cold beer sold here sign. So let me give you a quick tour. This is where we're staying for the next 2 nights. An old GMC green bus. Or van, I guess. Let's go take a quick peek inside. Also, Hell's Basement sticker. That's pretty awesome from Medicine Hat. So we go inside here. It's a little dark, but got everything we need. Nice clean bed to sleep in. Some colorful curtains. And it doesn't seem to rock too badly, which is hopefully good news. Well, before we get too busy unpacking, I'm going to take a walk down and see what kind of cabin the boys ended up in.
Howdy.
Howdy. Thought we'd come down and see how your cabin's looking.
Dirty bikers. Far from nice.
Look at that. Not so bad.
Everybody's just fucking
So, morning of day 2. Didn't really shoot any video last night. Just had some drinks, sat by the fire, had a good time. Going over the bikes though, kind of doing a bit of a post trip, and found a couple issues. On Christina's bike, her foot controls have come a little loose, so I'm gonna get that sorted out this morning. That should just be the one Allen key. That's all right. I was pretty sure something was gonna go sideways with that bike on its first big trip. Mine, however, there's a bit of a knocking sound that's started in the engine. We're not sure what it is, so we're kind of trying to diagnose that this morning. Hopefully it's not anything too serious. Being Canada today, everything is closed, so we're definitely not going to find any mechanics open. So best case scenario is probably seeing a mechanic or the dealership on Tuesday, but we'll see. Well, no luck figuring out what's going on with my bike. It seems to be idling fine, running fine, but there is a occasional tick. And I guess I'm just gonna ride it. Dealerships are closed today, mechanics are closed today, so we're gonna go out and enjoy it and hope for the best. All right, well, getting a little later start to the day than I thought we might, but we ended up heading up to the Ainsworth, I think it is, Ainsworth Hot Springs. I don't know. I'll put the name up in the corner here, but that was a pretty cool experience. Naturally heated pools and hot springs and caves. It was pretty slick. They even had a cold plunge, and I gave it a try. I'll tell you, I am not a fan of that, but apparently it's good for you. So we are going to head out for a bit here. I think we're going to stop for some lunch first and then go put a few miles and do the Castle of New Denver loop. All right, we're stopping for lunch at the Dock and Duck, I guess. Looks like quite a little place. Oh my god, that is so good. What do you got?
Beef dip, or no, pulled pork. And pierogies.
Well, that is lunch. We've had it, and time to go put on some miles. It is stinking hot today. It's got to be about, I don't know, 30, 35 degrees, but it's pretty fantastic. I really don't know what's up with the bike still. It seems to be running strong. I mean, not lacking any power, no hiccups, nothing, so made sure the AMA was topped up, so if it does break down on the road, I guess I can get it picked up in a tow truck. But other than that, we're just going to keep on keeping on and see what happens. I get road work has to be done, road construction is important, but how many miles and miles of this garbage graded asphalt is actually acceptable to leave on a roadway? Like, I'm sure we've probably done 10-15K of this here, and it's just absolute nonsense. It slows things down. It makes the bike feel just absolutely awful. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just bitching and moaning. I should really enjoy the view. Oh, it looks like this is the end of the chewed up pavement, thank Christ. What an absolute mess that was. I gotta come through there again tomorrow morning too, so not overly excited about that. But we've made it to Nelson. I don't know that we're actually stopping anywhere here, but it is a beautiful view from the bridge. Imagine they got some Canada Day stuff going down in the park. Oh man, that wind is gusty up here. But what a beautiful little city out in the Kootenays. So this is a fairly leisurely drive. I think it's a 220 kilometer loop, something like that. But picturesque. There's lakes and trees and all sorts of other nature. We're just going to kind of take our time and putt around. And hopefully Google Maps doesn't get us lost. I'll tell you, Google Maps have been frustrating the shit out of me lately. I don't know why, but little things like put in waypoints and then the map stops and says, hey, you arrived here, how did we do? And it's like, you know what, I just want to keep on going. I don't want to have to hit a button or all this other nonsense. So if anybody from Google is watching, can you fix that? Maybe it's a user problem, I don't know, that's quite possible. Sometimes I'm technology challenged. Well, it's a full day of riding. We had a great time up until about the last 5 minutes or so, and then this happened.
Yep. Fuck's sakes.
Yep. Somebody dropped their bike for the first time. How do you feel about that?
My pride is wounded.
Not hurt. Everybody does it. So anyway, moving on. Well, it's I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock on Canada Day, and there are a shit ton of people here. Everybody's drinking, having a good time. We got music going, and yeah, it was a hell of a day. So we're gonna take a little bit of wander around camp here and see what we see. So that's the end of day 2 of Justin and Christina's wild road trip. What do you think of Toad Rock?
It's so much fun here.
You heard it first. It is so much fun here. Well, I think that's gonna about do it for tonight. I guess we'll be back tomorrow.